Welcome to Ready Set RC, and today we're doing the unboxing of the HNR Foxhound. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I also had the HNR Panther on the channel a few months ago, maybe almost a year ago. And today we got the Foxhound. It's a 1/10 scale brushless, ready to run rally car. They're saying the speeds are about 56 plus miles per hour. I really don't care about what's the speeds on the box. As long as the RC performs the way it should, I'm usually pretty happy. This is 2S and 3S rated, and we'll show you the dimensions right here on the box. You guys can pause the video if you want to know more. This is not a licensed body, but what the cool thing is, we can kind of tell what it is, right guys? Comes in two different colors, the white and the red that we have today. I believe this is sold, depending on where you are in the world, it's also sold under another brand. But I purchased it from AliExpress. Took a while, guys, to get here. It normally says that it would take 2 to 3 weeks. Mine took a little bit over 6 weeks to get here. And I don't know if that's because of other things that are going on in the world, but yeah, it took a little bit of time to get here. This comes with rebranded Hobby Wing electronics, so we get a WP10 BL60 ESC, and that's paired with a 3652 4000 kV brushless motor. And for the servo, we get a 9 kilogram metal geared servo, and they're saying it's splash proof. For shocks, we get a CNC aluminum. Unlike the Panther, this has 3 differentials. So you get a front, center, and rear differential on this. I can't wait to take the shell off on this because I'm gonna be taking it off for the first time with you guys. I'm seeing some real goodies on this that were not part of the Panther. So I'm looking forward to getting this thing out. Let's go through the boring stuff first, guys. So you get some additional springs, adjustments to your hinge pins. They also supply some Velcro in here. It's a little strange because the Velcro before used to be so you can mount the sides of the body so it doesn't flap, but I'll show that to you. There's nothing close to even mount the side mounting of the body. These are probably gonna be stiffer springs that are in here because these feel pretty bouncy. A decal sheet, and this is what's gonna give you some of the licensing. Yeah, I don't know if it's intentional, but the spelling is off on a lot of this.
Respect, R-E-S-P-C-T.
But still, cool that they gave us these decals to sticker up the car. I'm probably going to put a few of these on here. It's going to make it look a little bit more rally-ish. And then we get the owner's manual. As I say in every video, and you guys are probably tired of me saying this, but give it a read when you get a chance. And that's it, guys. No tools. Nothing whatsoever outside of what you just saw that comes with the car. They have it protected with this plastic cover on the top, and in the box the vehicle is zip tied down. I'll show you a shot of what that looks like, and that's it. No other special fanfare. Unlike the Panther, I'm not seeing any lights. Yeah, there are no lights with this body, but the body looks really good. Yeah, it looks really, really good. It has a nice bright red. As I said, there's 2 different colors, but it has a nice bright red to it. The mirrors on the side are composite. Same thing with the wing on the rear. It's a nice hard plastic. And then the grille in the front is also a composite part, nice hard plastic to it. I'm not seeing any light buckets, and you guys can see that there. Up in the front, no light buckets for the RC. It is backed with silver, which gives that red an opportunity to pop. Windows are clear, and they do have a decal on them on the outside. Looks very impressive, guys, but I was impressed with the Panther as well, so I wasn't surprised that this was going to look good. Now, for the chassis, it has a protective covering. Depending on the time of the year, I probably won't run with this. We'll see how it goes because I think it just holds too much heat in there if you're running it in those warmer months. It does have an exposure for the switch, which is covered with a rubber seal on top of it. I don't think it's going to hold back any water or anything like that, but it does have that toggle switch underneath, and it's covered with rubber. Body pins to hold down the covered shell. I remember my LC Racing rally car also having this same kind of setup in there. Seen a lot of goodies in here, and this is where I was like, whoa. I need to take the shell off to see if what I saw on the box is real. A lot of CNC aluminum parts, carbon fiber, shock towers front and rear. Yeah, these shocks are definitely metal bodied. Diff cases are composite. Looks like there's 2 adjustments for the shocks on the lower suspension arm and 3 adjustments up top on the shock tower. CVD type drive shafts in the front. There's a composite steering knuckle. Camber and toe are adjustable in the front. Ackerman bar is also part of that CNC aluminum. Wow, that is amazing. Upper steering brace is also composite. Yeah, this thing is amazing, guys. It looks really good. Nice foam bumper up here in the front. Multiple adjustments for the body mounts. So if you choose to run a different body, you can. Looks like the diff housing, the center diff housing is also CNC aluminum. The center drive shafts look really beefy and robust. They look really good. That's what the rear looks like. CNC for the hinge pin retainer. This thing just looks, it looks the part, guys. For the tires, I can't quite tell if there's foam in there. They don't feel like it, but they're fairly soft compound, primarily for off-road. That's the tread pattern, that blocky tread pattern that we see so much on rally cars. Yeah, this really looks the part, guys. I probably would want the shocks to be tuned a little bit better, but I'm gonna run it box stock first just to see how it performs. Yeah, this thing looks really good. Dean's connector coming off of the ESC. Battery tray, I would say it's more so for a stubby pack or a shorty pack in there. It's not gonna fit your typical size 2S and 3S LiPo, so just keep that in mind. A lot of carbon fiber, but for the price, wow, they are throwing everything at this. There is quite a bit of toe out that I'm seeing with, I don't know if you guys are gonna see that there. We'll see how it performs, but it looks like it's set up right because I'm seeing, yeah, there's a little bit of toe in on the rear. That looks pretty good, but quite a bit of toe out on the front. Maybe want to dial that back in just a little bit. I am also noticing that there are droop screws already pre-installed on this front and rear. No sway bars. But there looks like there is a mount that you could install a sway bar if you wanted to. Oh, that feels buttery smooth. A little lighter in the front. Feels a little stiffer in the rear. May have want my setup a little bit different. How does that feel? Oh, that sounds good. So for the controller, you're getting a rebranded Dumbo RC controller. We've seen this quite a few times. It is a 4-channel controller. Basically, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. All of your trim settings right there and your toggles to reverse them right over there. Very simple. Power switch is there. 4 AA's down below. Feels good in the hand. Capable of driving one-handed. Let me go ahead and get the LC Racing out so you guys can see a comparison between the two, but this looks super amazing. Wow. I'm impressed with the Foxhound. We have the picture on the left. To the right, you have the LC Racing. The LC Racing, at least the one that I got, comes with no electronics. You have to install your own stuff, so take that with a grain of salt when you guys see the electronics that are in this. I've actually had 2 iterations of the electronics in this at this point. So this is now the second set, but yeah, it's clearly not the same RC. And you can see by the chassis design, by everything else, it's not. Not even the tires are the same. The only thing that makes them the same is they're both 1/10 scales. Not even where the batteries are mounted, where the electronics are mounted, the shock towers don't even look the same. The suspension arms don't even look the same. There's nothing similar to these other than they're 1/10 rally cars. I think a lot of people, when they see pictures, they think that the pictures from a lot of these sites give them an idea that they're the same car, but these are not. Excuse mine being a filthy beast. I tend not to clean my rally cars up. As much as I keep saying that, hey, they're filthy and I need to, I tend not to clean them up too much. I actually like them looking a little dirty. They look the part. Same size vehicles. Give you guys a little idea of what the chassis look underneath. This does have a little kick up in the front. Very smooth coming off on the rear. LC Racing underneath also has that kick up in the front. Very smooth on the rear. But you guys can see the chassis underneath, they don't even look the same. So I know when the Foxhound was originally released, a lot of people were saying that it was LC Racing, and it's not. Look at the chassis, guys. Look at the rear of the chassis where the droop screws would be. Doesn't look the same. Look at the screw positions. Not even close. Even in the front, 3, 2. Look at the bumper bracing. Doesn't look even close. From this angle, you can see the suspension arm's a lot better. Not even the webbing looks the same. It's not even close. The side guards on the chassis don't even look the same. So even the hinge, whoa, wow, these are some really beefy hinge pin retainers. Looking at the LC Racing ones, and this hasn't failed me. I've driven this car a couple of times. This hasn't failed me at all. But yeah, looking at the hinge pin retainers on this, they really gave you a lot for the money. And the other part too, guys, is that this car has 3 differentials. This car has a direct drive with a front and rear differential. I would love to do, with all the 1/10 rally cars that I've gotten over the last year, I would love to do a shootout with them. I just got to, 1, get the time, and 2, the weather has to permit. Right now, the weather sucks, and I love taking my rallies off-road, but the location has been flooded for weeks, so it's going to be very muddy there. I like it when it's dry and loose, so I'm gonna have to wait a while for that. I mean, I'm looking to do a shootout on the 1/10 scales, and if you guys don't know what 1/10 scales I have, go back to the channel. You'll see there's quite a few, and I will throw every 1/10 scale in there. The true 1/10s, meaning I'll throw the Foxhound, the LC Racing, the Kyosho, and the Rolalo in that mix. So it'll probably be those 4 cars that I'll do the rally shootout with. I will say, guys, for you guys who like the bigger ones, the more of the, I call them 1/8 scale rally cars, I am going to do something with them. I'm just waiting to get the other rally cars up and running, or at least up to where I'd like them to do a challenge with. And that you will like to see. It's going to have the ones that it's going to be for those that are always calling out the Traxxas. I will have the Traxxas in that challenge with probably 2 other cars. Look for that challenge to happen in 2025. Hopefully I get those builds completed and you guys can see those builds as well and those challenges as well for 2025. But what's up next for the HNR Foxhound? It still has some of the box residue all over it. I'm going to wipe it down, get it all stickered up, and hopefully the weather starts to permit me able to get this thing out and get it in some dirt, get it on the tarmac, and rip it around. But we're going to leave it here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram for the latest posts of the channel. Hit the notification bell, guys, so you get the latest updates as we post videos to the channel. This is Ready Set RC signing out. Thanks again, guys.